Today we're checking out the racer. We see them all over the map, but how many of us actually tame them? Well, I spent a long time living on this thing in my Nomad playthrough, and we did some crazy stuff. So the first thing I had to come up with was keeping it safe. So I built this.
Whoa! I know what that is. That's an invisibility cloak.
After wandering around for ages, I realized that nothing aggroed on me. So I kept wandering, I kept exploring, and I kept walking past aggressive dinos to see what would happen. Absolutely insane. Whoa! No fear, Aurora can't see me, oh my god.
She can't see me!
The bees don't mind either. I even took it for a swim and the megalodons couldn't see me. We're just out here relaxing. La, da, 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 da. La, da, 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 da. So I kept on cruising, see what we could find. Found an alpha. Nothing. Kept on exploring. Came across a giga. Well, I came across 2 gigas. It's crazy, dude. These things cannot see me. We're totally invisible. I tried wandering around for a bit. Nothing. I tried waiting for it to kill other wild dinos. Nothing. I tried dismounting and they ran away. Alright, so how did this come together? Let's check it out. Start with a platform saddle. Primitive is fine. You're probably not really going to be fighting stuff, but if you have better, it won't hurt, right? You want to place a foundation to one side. Try to keep the edge reasonably central to the riding area, and then a ceiling on the other side. Next up is the pillars. You want to place a pillar on the ceiling side corner. It might snap upwards at first, that's fine, as long as you place 3 down. Underneath the final pillar, place another ceiling. You can move around, it's all connected to the platform. Flat ground makes it easier to build. You've just created the snap point for the first gate, so place that, like this. Snap the next gate at the back on the angle. Then you can jump up on the saddle, remove the foundation, and it'll pick up all the unnecessary pieces. Replace the gate that got picked up when you picked up the foundation, and add another gate across the front. This creates a snap point for the other side. Place the next gate on the side, then the one on the back. The back ones should join up like this. Then you can remove the front gate. Then at the front, you want to put the 2 angled gates, the same as the back. This will completely enclose your racer. If you can't get it to snap, move your racer around and try again.
They've done studies, 60% of the time, it works every time.
Then all you got to do is go around and put the doorways in the gates. Now your racer is invisible. Time to make the rider invisible too. Place your foundation roughly in the center. I recommend just slightly offset, and I'll show you why later. Then a door at the back. I use the secret door to save on structures. Platform saddles have structure limit. You can make this top part a bit smaller if you're worried about structure limits and you want to put storage or beds or anything like that in there as well. Add your ceilings. Then your walls, and remember, all of this is attached to that foundation, so don't pick the foundation up or it'll pick up everything on top. Your gates will stay there though, so you can pick it up and rebuild if you've got it in the wrong spot. And there you have it, invisible dino, invisible rider. And I like to have a little bit of light in here, so I just use a clear glass cosmetic skin on the walls. That way we can see while we're in here. And off we go. I used it as a safe place to stand and shoot. Even if something aggro's on me, it doesn't aggro on my racer, so it can't get to me. I also used it a lot for taming. And I found that even if something aggroed on me while I was shooting it, it still couldn't see my racer. So I was safe up here. I did have a problem when it started torpor running though. I kept trying to shoot it from a distance and I kept missing. I was pretty lucky though, it did come back. I also actually used this thing in the Wyvern Trench, believe it or not. I used it to tame a dung beetle. This is the most elaborate dung beetle trap I've ever built. We're safe from wyverns, mantis, scorpions, spiders, arthropleura, pyros. Insane, dude. If you sprint over the top of smaller dinos, you trigger a trample damage and they will aggro on your racer. If you just walk over them, you'll be fine. This is why I said earlier that you could offset your foundation up on top. This will allow you to be able to get down inside. Because we're in here and we're invisible, nothing else can see us, and we're free to tame the dung beetle in peace. Then we can tame this guy up, crow it up, jump back on our racer, and walk back out without anything aggroing on us. Since we can avoid spiders, what about the Broodmother Cave? That's right, we can just walk on by. We still need the gas mask and another dino to complete the cave, but you don't have to deal with spiders, bats, or the Broodmother. Doesn't even know we are here. Just leave your racer right at the end here. Go get your artifacts. It'll be there when you get back. Wander straight back out. Done. There's one more thing I have to try while we're on Valguero. That is the radiation zone in the aberration cave. Now, I haven't tamed an aberrant racer, so I've got mushroom brews instead. That'll make our dino immune to the radiation for a short time, but we have to make sure that we keep on feeding it. You'll still need hazard as well, but you won't need a light pet because you're invisible to nameless. You don't have to worry about reapers, don't have to worry about rock drakes. I did this after the patch that fixed all the spawns, so they are definitely spawning. They just can't see us. We can simply park over the top of black pearls, dismount, jump down. Pick up the black pearls, and away we go. We can do the same with the artifact and loot crates all the way out. And there you go. Completely invisible dino, completely invisible rider for all you people who love to explore, wander around, do things without being bothered by wild dinos. Crazy, right? Let me know if you've tried this or any other shenanigans that you got up to with your invisible racer. I'd love to hear about it. You can catch me live both on Twitch and YouTube, where we have an awesome community. Come and see what other crazy ideas we come up with. And we'll see you all in the next one.